Hey everybody out there in TPT Nation, this is Mark, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I want to give you my 5 Kansas City Chief players that I'm most thankful for. Number 1, I have Lenny Dawson. Lenny Dawson was the first quarterback that I had growing up, and I just fell in love with the Chiefs and all that they stood for back then. Then with that was Otis Taylor, who Lenny Dawson threw to, and as everybody else know this guy, he brought us the Super Bowl, and that's Patrick Mahomes. Then my another guy that I have is the hitman that I love, and it's Derek Thomas. He's my all-time favorite. And then this guy is the guy that helped Patrick Mahomes. He took Patrick Mahomes underneath his wing, and that would be Alex Smith. I'm so thankful for Alex Smith and what he did to move Kansas City in the right directions with Patrick Mahomes. So those are my top 5 players for the Kansas City Chiefs. You guys tune in and give us all your top 5 players, and happy Thanksgiving. Go Chiefs.
What's going on, TPT Nation? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Enjoy the time with your family. Don't eat too much. I'm going to give you my top 5 favorite Chiefs players of all time. Number 5, I'm going to go with Alex Smith. Developed Patrick Mahomes to be who he is today. Not all the way, but yeah. Number 4, I'm going to go with Jamal Charles, the number 1 running back in Chiefs Nation. Come on now, the man is like that, bro. Number 3, I'm going to go with Dante Hall, the best kick returner of all time. In my opinion, the best. Number 2, I'm going to go with 1-5. You already know that man brought us a Super Bowl, and he's about to bring us some more. Come on now. And number 1, I'm going to go with Tyreek the Cheetah Hill himself, number 1 receiver in the league. Don't tell anybody I said that. Anyways, yes sir. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Chase, aka CR Media, and today, in honor of Thanksgiving, I'm gonna give you 5 of my favorite Chiefs players that I am thankful for. So at number 5, I'm gonna go Len Dawson. Now, obviously, I wasn't old enough to ever watch Len Dawson play, but I know how much he means to Chiefs Kingdom and to Kansas City as a community. And losing him this year obviously was a big strike to Kansas City. So that's my number 5. My number 4, give me Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has become arguably one of the greatest tight ends of all time. And then at number 2, give me Tony Gonzalez, just because Tony was such a huge staple for me growing up watching Chiefs. Tony Gonzalez, number 2. And then at number 1, arguably the greatest Chief of all time, cementing his legacy, bringing a Super Bowl to Kansas City. I'm going Patrick Mahomes. That's it. Those are 5 Chiefs players that I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving season. Other than that, guys, enjoy your holidays.
Chiefs Kingdom! My name's Ryan. These are my top 5 Chiefs I'm most thankful for all time. My list. Number 5, Eric Berry. That was my dude. Ain't many players that could take over a game from the safety position. Number 4, one of the most underrated running backs of all time, Jamal Charles, doesn't get the credit he deserved. He carried a not very talented team for like a decade. That dude was a beast, special to watch. Number 3, couple tight ends I could choose. It's Travis Kelce. He's going down as the GOAT. Greatest tight end of all time. Number 2, to date, the greatest Chief ever, Derek Thomas, the master of the strip sack. Had he been given the time he deserved, the sack record book would be his. It'd be his. Number 1, PM15. It's Patrick Mahomes. He's so young, he's so talented. He's so special. Chiefs Kingdom, please don't take him for granted. It is hard to appreciate greatness when it's right in front of you while you're watching it. Don't take Patrick Mahomes for granted. We already got one Super Bowl, coming for another, and another, and another, and a freaking another! It's Patrick Mahomes. Honorable mention, Andy Reid. Wouldn't be anywhere without Big Red. Alright guys, happy Thanksgiving. Take care.
Hello everybody, this is Martin McDuffie from TikTok, and the top 5 Chiefs I'm thankful for is Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, GK3, George Karlaftis III. I gotta send out a shout out to Chris Jones, Frank Clark, Carlos Dunlap, Nady. Man, Nick Bolton gets a special one. Let's go, Nick Bolton. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to my rookies, man. Also, man, to Leno Chanel. I gotta give out a shout out to Isaiah Pacheco's doing his thing. I gotta shout out to Trent McDuffie. Starting to, he just came back and he's looking like a star. And those would be the top 10 Chiefs I'm thankful for so far. I could keep going, man, but that's what I'm thankful for. Those are the Chiefs I'm thankful for right now. Happy Thanksgiving, Chiefs Kingdom.
Shout out to all my Chiefs fans for watching that video, and TPT Nation, have a happy Thanksgiving. I want to thank you guys for all the support you guys have had this season of my podcast. Now it's my turn to give you my top 5 Chiefs I'm thankful for. And I'm going to give you some honorable mentions because there's a lot of Chiefs fans I'm thankful for. But I'm just going to try to keep it to 5 and maybe an honorable mention. But number 5, I got to go with a guy that I personally loved watching when I was a kid, who could go up and get the ball. And he was great in the 2010 season, catching 15 touchdowns, leading the league in receptions, or receiving touchdowns, I should say, is Dwayne Bowe. That guy could just leap in front of everyone. And he had good hands there for a little bit. He could get above defenders and just bring balls down. He was a great player, so I got to go with Dwayne Bowe. Number 4, I'm going to have to go with Eric Berry. Eric Berry used to get me hyped up before every basketball game. I would listen to his pregame speeches, and he was absolutely just electric. Just would come up and just nail players. Just was great in coverage, a leader. Was really good against Rob Gronkowski. Knew how to defend him. That's why I loved him so much. But Eric Berry, an absolute just monster. What he did coming back from leukemia, absolute monster. So I got to put him there as number 4. Number 3, I got to give it to my man Travis Kelce. What he's doing in the league right now, he may go down as one of the greatest tight ends of all time. So I got to give it to my man Travis Kelce. And then number 2, I'm going to give it to a guy who's just my all-time favorite Chief, probably, Jamal Charles. Absolute electric. He saw a hole, he was gone. There was no catching Jamal Charles. He was that quick of a player. You're not going to catch him. It was great off the backfield. I remember his 5 touchdown game versus the Raiders. Absolute, just one of the great running backs of the 2010s and a very underrated running back. And number 1, of course, you have to go with Patrick Mahomes. I got a Patrick Mahomes jersey his rookie year when he was a backup, and everyone wanted to make fun of me. Everyone wanted to say, who the heck is Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes he's nobody. He's a backup for Alex Smith. So why do you have a backup's jersey? And then all of a sudden, now he's balling. Now he's the best quarterback in the league. So Patrick Mahomes brought winning, great football back to Kansas City since the Len Dawson days. And a couple people I need to honorable mention very fast. I know I said it 5, but 2 honorable people I got to mention. Alex Smith, Andy Reid for bringing winning football back to Kansas City in 2013 after the 2012 season, the worst season in Chiefs history. What they did for Patrick Mahomes, Alex Smith, and Andy Reid, we owe them so much. Alex Smith, I can't say enough positive things about Alex Smith. He brought winning football back to Kansas City. Another guy is Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas would have been probably the all-time sack leader, an absolute just beast. An absolute beast. A guy, I would watch old games, and I would just see him wrecking games every single time. So I have to give honorable mention to those 3 guys right there. But I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you guys go check out our video on Friday. Eat a lot of turkey, and be safe this holiday, everybody.